I passed an amendment, the Merchant Shipping Act, when I was a member of parliament. It passed through the National Assembly, it passed through the Senate, but it was rejected by presidential node. And they will agree with me. And all you have to do, Your Excellency, you have the power to take a pen and just put your signature, revert back the law the way it was intended to be, so that the clearing and forwarding agencies do not have to start competing with multinationals who are now competing in terms of transport, clearing. They are the ones who want to clear, clean containers. They're the ones who want to do everything. Where will our people get jobs? These are jobs that we need our people to be able to do. And Your Excellency, there is another issue that is here. I was at the Dongo Kundu 2 days ago. And there is the Dongo Kundu bridge that is meant to be finished by March of 2024. I'm glad the PS for Treasury is here and we have a quorum of parliament here. Right now, ukipigwa kura ya bunge, tunaweza kupitisha sheria hapa. Kindly, ladies and gentlemen of parliament, you need to be cautious of one thing. We have an obligation on that bridge where 20% is meant to be paid by the Kenyan government. Unfortunately, you have not budgeted for it. So in the event that that has not been budgeted for, Your Excellency, what that will mean is that there will be a delay in payment. A delay in payment will be a delay in you achieving your manifesto. And if we cannot be able to connect the western part of Mombasa to the southern part of this country, then that Dongo Kundu itself will be a dream that will continue being a dream, Your Excellency. So I hope that they'll be able to do that. On terms of the county government, what we intend to do, Your Excellency, and this has been done in consultation, in working together with Kenya Transport Association, Kenya Ports Authority. We're currently in the process of putting up a marshalling yard. A marshalling yard that will be able to decongest our town, that will be able to bring sanity and order into how all these levels of how people are going to be shipping their goods out from Mombasa and the other parts. And what we are asking, Your Excellency, is, and this is something that the Prime Cabinet Secretary affirmed to, the Attorney General affirmed to it, the Council of Governors affirmed to it, and every single person. It is not just the fact that the contractors are going to be paying something small to the counties, but one of our constitutional and legal obligations as county governments is to be able to plan counties. Urban planning falls within our jurisdiction. Today, the county government of Mombasa wants to set up not just the marshalling yard. I want to put up a bus terminal so that I can be able to decongest the CBD and I can be able to work together with bus owners. But if a rail line, Waziri, is going to pass and you as a governor do not know where that rail is going to be able to pass, how it is going to be able to pass, how are we going to be able to work together? Itakuwa ni kushindana. And we're not here to be able to compete. We're here to be able to complement each other. It is our role to be able to do this together, Your Excellency. One of the issues that I raised to you, Your Excellency, was the issue that Mombasa needs to have an open sky policy. You were clear enough to tell me that that is something that you're going to be considering. The second issue that we agreed on, and I remember you taking a pen and a paper and noting it down, was the issue of returning port services back to Mombasa. Immediately, you told me I'm actually going to state this in my speech, and which you actually did. Over the days thereafter, I engaged with KIFWA, and I see the team from KIFWA is here, They'll be able to attest to it. I've been engaging with the Kenya Transport Association. I've been engaging with many others. And I can be able to confirm on what are the issues that they've actually been able to talk about. Your Excellency, by yesterday I told you, it will not be in my nature to stand in front of you and start saying, Mtukufu Rais tunataka hii, Mtukufu Rais tunataka hii. But it will be in my nature to be able to request that policies that national government will be able to put into place should be policies that will be in one way or another to directly contribute to the growth of counties. And it is for that reason, again, the CS for Transport is here. I will not stop my reiteration of the fact that we need an open sky policy in Mombasa. Otherwise, this discussion that Zanzibar every time is competing with us will continue, and it will be something that we will forever be able to continue. 2, Your Excellency, I have written to the relevant ministry, and since you're here, it is my hope that this is something that is directly impacting on the port issues. We have cruise ship terminals that come into Mombasa. These cruise ships, when those tourists come in, wanakwamia hapo hapo kwa meli, because it doesn't make economic sense for a tourist to be told, pay for visa fees for you to be able to go outside the port of Mombasa for a few hours. Other jurisdictions in the world, cruise ship terminals, the tourists are given free visa, Your Excellency. We want these tourists, when they come in, not to look and enjoy the benefits of Mombasa just by seeing, where they are, their surroundings. We want them to be able to get out, go and see Savo, going to be able to look at our beaches, go to the fort. This is the way that we are going to be able to nurture and grow what needs to be grown.